Once upon a time, there was a great king who had 3 princesses. All 3 were beautiful, but their personalities couldn't have been more different. The 2 older sisters were lazy and spoiled. They married wealthy noblemen and spent their days surrounded by servants, never lifting a finger. But the youngest princess was different. She was hardworking, independent, and refused to rely on the family's riches. She turned down every suitor, including the prime minister's son. This made the king furious. "You don't want a life of luxury," he roared. "Then leave. I want to see you build your own fortune. Don't come back until you're richer than your sisters." He gave her a blind horse and cast her out. The 3rd princess didn't shed a single tear. She stroked the blind horse and whispered, "One day, I'll be wealthy, and I'll cure your blindness." Then she rode away. The horse, though blind, walked with a steady pace. As night fell, it stopped before a small hut by a forest. Inside lived an old widow and her son, a charcoal burner. The princess shared her story and humbly asked if she could stay and become the son's wife. The widow and her son were shocked. They offered her a place to sleep for the night, but they couldn't possibly accept a princess into their humble lives. But the princess was sincere, and with no other choice, the widow finally agreed. That night, they shared a simple meal and talked like old friends. The next morning, the princess woke up early, cleaned the house, and let the blind horse graze. After breakfast, her new husband went to the forest to burn charcoal. The princess stayed behind. Helping her mother-in-law dig the garden to plant corn, she worked tirelessly from sunrise to sunset, always remembering to cut extra grass for her loyal horse. Life was hard, but she quickly learned the ways of a farmer. She sold charcoal at the market, tended the garden, and helped with every chore. One day, while digging, her hoe hit something hard. It was a nugget of gold the size of an egg. She quietly tucked it away. The next day, she found another. And another. All while her husband brought home heavy baskets of charcoal from the forest. The princess never forgot her promise to the blind horse. One afternoon, she met a wise hermit who told her, "To cure your horse, you must feed it mint leaves from the top of Fairy Mountain and give it water from the magic spring for 3 months." Without hesitation, she began her daily climb up the steep mountain. And just as the hermit said, after 3 months, the horse could see again. Curious about her husband's work, she secretly followed him into the forest one day. She learned how to chop wood and stack it, and soon they were working side by side, preparing to build more charcoal kilns while digging the foundation for a new kiln. They struck gold again. And again, the ground was filled with it. They secretly carried the treasure home, their wealth growing beyond their wildest dreams. Soon, they had more gold than the king's entire treasury. The princess decided it was time to build a grand house. She sent her husband to the palace to measure its dimensions. The king, seeing the poorly dressed charcoal burner, flew into a rage and had him thrown out. Her sisters mocked him relentlessly. But the princess simply smiled. "They will understand one day," she said. Within 2 months, a magnificent palace rose from the earth. The princess then sent a golden palanquin to invite her family. Stunned, the king, queen, and the 2 older princesses arrived. They were speechless. The house was grander than their own palace, shimmering with gold. As they celebrated, the once blind horse, now strong and healthy, trotted out to greet them. Seeing the horse, the king was moved to tears. He stayed for days, listening to his daughter's incredible journey. Knowing her sisters were struggling financially, the princess gifted them several large gold nuggets. The family was finally reunited. From that day on, the princess, her husband, her mother-in-law, and the queen lived together in their beautiful home, surrounded by love, happiness, and a wealth earned not by birthright, but by kindness and hard work. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like and subscribe for more tales from around the world. We'll see you next time.